Tonight we're digging deeper into changes coming to the border that will impact inspections for people coming from and going to Canada, as well as traveling abroad via plane or ship. Investigative Post publishing an in-depth piece about new plans from the Department of Homeland Security to step up surveillance, including using facial recognition technology more so than before. The question, of course, what does this mean for you? Shoemaker reported this story for Investigative Post, and he's live here with us tonight. So I had heard that this was coming, right? It has to be filed in what's called the Federal Register, and it'll take a little while. You can give some comment, but inevitably this is going to happen. What are the big bullet points that it will change?
The big bullet points here are that everybody who is entering now, eventually they're going to expand this to everyone leaving as well, will have their photo taken at the border, whether that is at the airport, whether that's at the Peace Bridge, whether that's before you get on or off a cruise ship. Your photo will then be matched to other pictures the government has of you. In the case of a U.S. citizen, they have your passport photo. They're going to compare that and they're going to say, yes, this is the same person, and then you'll be on your way. The concern here is that the government is building a database of everybody's faces, right? They say for U.S. citizens, they are going to delete photos of verified U.S. citizens within 12 hours. Some experts I talked to questioned if the government will actually get around to doing that. One brought up the point that the Trump administration is rather allergic to oversight and whether we're actually going to get a full audit of this program once it's up and running. For non-citizens, however, if you are here on a visa or you're an immigrant of any stripe, your face will be held in the government's database for 75 years. The average lifespan of a person. The other big headline here is that while the government was testing this and rolling it out slowly over the last couple months and years, they had exceptions for children under the age of 14 and elderly people over the age of 79. Those exceptions are gone. Children, middle-aged people, old people alike, everybody will be subjected to facial recognition now.
One of the questions I've gotten over the past 24 hours about this has been, will it lead to further delays in processing all of this? When you talk about a picture having to be taken, does that mean if someone is coming and going to and from Canada that there's going to be more added to the process? Do we know the answer to that?
The government says that they anticipate this will speed things up.
Okay.
However, there is the potential for delay. I'll give you an example. A U.S. citizen can opt out of having your picture taken and being, into the facial recognition database. If you do that, however, you will be subjected to secondary inspection. That could mean pulling over on the bridge, having them check your documents, maybe your car gets searched. There's also been, this was in the Federal Register publication that you referenced just now, there have also been reported instances of somebody at an airport refusing to participate in this program, and they were denied getting on their plane.
I only have about 30 seconds left. Tell me quickly some of the reaction that you're getting to this. I mean, obviously there are people who are going to support this and then those who are going to oppose it.
Yeah, there are some privacy experts who are pretty worried about this. Now, the one expert I talked to, a UB law professor, he says that on its own this does not violate the Fourth Amendment, but it could pretty quickly lead to a Fourth Amendment violation. Another expert pointed out that this technology is routinely pretty bad at recognizing the faces of women and people of color. If you get a number of false matches that lead to a number of searches or denied flights as a result, that could get you into Fourth Amendment violation territory.
And obviously there will be, a lot of eyes on this as it's rolled out to try to keep track of it. We'll see how transparent the government is. Shoemaker, Del, thanks so much. Have a good weekend.
Thanks.